While Western medicine is still searching for a dementia cure, Japanese elders have been preventing it for centuries with 5 daily habits that cost absolutely nothing. Japan is a country with one of the world's lowest rates of dementia, and the secret to a sharp mind after 60 has nothing to do with expensive supplements or complicated brain training apps. It has everything to do with 5 incredibly simple daily habits. Habits that Japanese elders have practiced for generations. And here's the most shocking part. Almost nobody in the Western world is doing any of them. Stay until the end, as the last one surprised researchers the most, and it takes less than 3 minutes a day. If you are over 60 and you are serious about protecting your memory, subscribe for more tips. Let's get into it. Japan consistently ranks among the top countries in the world for longevity and cognitive health in old age. Researchers from Harvard, the National Institute on Aging, and leading Japanese universities have spent decades studying why. And what they keep finding again and again comes back to the same core daily behaviors and habits. The first habit is Shinrin Yoku, forest bathing for the brain. It means walking slowly in nature. That's it, walking. In a park, a forest, anywhere with trees and fresh air. But here's what makes this different from your regular morning walk. Japanese elders do not walk for exercise. They walk for absorption. They move slowly. They breathe deeply. They pay attention to what they see, hear, and smell around them. They are fully present in the natural environment. And neuroscientists have found this practice does something remarkable to the aging brain. A 2019 study published in the journal Environmental Health and Preventive Medicine found that just 20 minutes of Shinrin Yoku significantly reduced levels of cortisol, the stress hormone that, when chronically elevated, literally shrinks the hippocampus. The hippocampus is the part of your brain responsible for forming and retrieving memories. When your cortisol stays high day after day from stress, worry, poor sleep, or a sedentary lifestyle, your memory center slowly gets smaller. This is one of the key mechanisms behind age-related memory decline. Shinrin Yoku reverses this. It lowers cortisol. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and repair mode, and it increases blood flow to the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus, decision-making, and complex thinking. The Japanese do not need a study to tell them this. They have been doing it for hundreds of years. Elderly Japanese men and women in rural areas walk among trees every single morning as a matter of cultural habit, and their brains show the results. What you should do: aim for 20 minutes outside every morning. You do not need a forest. A park works perfectly. A quiet street with trees works. The key is slow, intentional movement with your attention on your surroundings, not on your phone. Your brain will thank you within days. The second one is Hara Hachi, eating to 80% full. It comes directly from the dinner table, and it is one of the most powerful anti-aging brain strategies ever documented. In Japan, particularly in Okinawa, there is a cultural practice called Hara Hachi. It translates roughly to eat until you are 80% full, then stop. Now, I know what you might be thinking. What does eating less have to do with my memory? Everything, as it turns out. When you eat to the point of feeling completely full, your body triggers a significant inflammatory response. Chronic low-grade inflammation is now one of the most studied contributors to cognitive decline. Researchers call it neuroinflammation, and study after study links it to Alzheimer's disease, dementia, and accelerated brain aging. Hara Hachi Bu works against this in two powerful ways. First, it naturally reduces caloric intake, which reduces the inflammatory load on your body and your brain. Second, and this is the part that really impressed researchers, it activates a cellular process called autophagy. Autophagy is essentially your brain's self-cleaning mechanism. It clears out damaged cells, removes toxic protein buildup, including the amyloid plaques associated with Alzheimer's, and promotes the growth of new, healthy brain cells. Japanese elders do not count calories. They do not use apps or food scales. They simply eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and stop before they feel completely full. The feeling of being 80% full is roughly the point where you think, I could eat a little more, but I am comfortable. The other thing Japanese elders eat that directly feeds the brain, and this is well documented, is a diet naturally rich in omega-3 fatty acids from fish, antioxidants from green tea, and fermented foods like miso and natto that support the gut-brain axis. Your gut produces over 90% of your serotonin. When your gut is healthy, your brain is healthy. What you should do: at your next meal, eat slowly and stop when you feel satisfied rather than full. Put your fork down between bites. Drink green tea instead of coffee once a day. And try to include fish in your diet at least 3 times a week. These are small changes with enormous cumulative effects on your brain. The third habit is Ikigai, living with purpose. This might be the most surprising one on this list. It has nothing to do with food, exercise, or sleep. It is a concept called Ikigai, and it translates loosely as your reason for getting up in the morning, your sense of purpose. Researchers studying blue zones, the regions of the world where people live the longest and stay sharpest the longest, consistently find that having a clear sense of purpose is one of the single strongest predictors of cognitive health in old age. A study published in the journal JAMA Psychiatry found that people with a strong sense of purpose had a 2.4 times lower risk of developing Alzheimer's disease compared to those who felt their lives lacked direction. In Japan, most elders do not retire in the Western sense of the word. They do not suddenly stop contributing and sit at home. They continue to do something meaningful, tending a garden, practicing a craft, teaching younger family members, volunteering in their community. The activity is less important than the feeling it creates, the feeling that today matters, that I am needed, that my presence here makes a difference. This sense of purpose keeps the brain's reward and motivation circuits active. It sustains dopamine production. It maintains social connection, which is itself one of the strongest known protectors against dementia. Loneliness and purposelessness are now considered as damaging to brain health as smoking a pack of cigarettes a day. What you should do: ask yourself, what is the one thing I do or could do that makes me feel useful and engaged? It does not need to be grand. Teaching your grandchildren something you know, growing something, creating something, helping someone in your community. Even 30 minutes a day of purposeful, meaningful activity activates the exact brain circuits that keep your memory strong. The fourth habit is Onsen, communal social bathing. It is deeply rooted in Japanese social culture, and it combines two of the most powerful brain protective forces known to science: warm water therapy and deep social connection. In Japan, the tradition of onsen, communal hot spring bathing, is practiced regularly by people of all ages, but particularly by elders. Let's talk about the warm water component first. Soaking in warm water, whether that is a hot bath, a warm foot soak, or a hot shower held longer than usual, has been shown in multiple studies to improve cerebral blood flow. Your brain needs a constant, rich supply of oxygenated blood to function well. As we age, circulation naturally slows. Warm water immersion dilates the blood vessels, increases circulation, and pushes more blood to the brain. A Japanese study found that elderly people who bathed in warm water daily showed significantly better scores on cognitive function tests compared to those who did not. But the second component, the social element, may be even more powerful. Japanese elders do not bathe alone. They bathe together. They talk, they laugh, they share stories. And this social engagement is, according to neuroscientists, one of the most demanding and beneficial workouts your brain can get. Every meaningful social interaction forces your brain to simultaneously process language, read emotions, recall shared memories, and generate responses. This simultaneous activation of multiple brain networks is protective. Studies from the Rush Memory and Aging Project found that socially engaged older adults had cognitive decline rates 70% slower than those who were isolated. What you should do: take a warm bath or long warm shower every evening. Treat it as a ritual, not a chore. And prioritize face-to-face social interaction every single day. Even a 20-minute conversation with a neighbor, a phone call with a friend, or lunch with a family member. Your brain is wired for connection. Give it what it needs. The fifth habit is deliberate handwork. And now we come to habit number 5, the one that surprised researchers the most, and the one most seniors in the Western world have almost completely abandoned. It is the daily use of your hands for deliberate, skilled activity. In Japan, hand craftsmanship is a core part of daily life well into old age. Elderly Japanese women practice origami, calligraphy, ikebana flower arranging, and intricate cooking techniques that require precise hand movements. Elderly men practice woodworking, bonsai cultivation, and detailed repair work. These are not hobbies. They are daily habits that go back generations. The neuroscience behind this is extraordinary. Your hands have the largest representation in the motor cortex of any body part. When you use your hands for precise, deliberate, skilled activity, you activate enormous regions of your brain simultaneously. Motor planning, spatial reasoning, concentration, creativity, and fine motor coordination all firing together. This simultaneous cross-network activation is one of the most powerful stimulators of neuroplasticity, your brain's ability to form new connections and resist degeneration. A landmark study from the Mayo Clinic found that engaging in crafts and detailed hand activities in later life reduced the risk of developing mild cognitive impairment by up to 45%. 45%. That is a more powerful result than most pharmaceutical interventions currently being studied. What you should do: pick one thing that uses your hands skillfully and do it for at least 20 minutes every day. Knitting, painting, cooking a complex recipe from scratch, jigsaw puzzles, crossword puzzles done by hand with a pen, playing a musical instrument, origami. The specific activity matters less than the regularity and the level of attention you bring to it. So there they are, the 5 things Japanese elders do every single day to keep their minds sharp, their memories strong, and their brains functioning decades younger than their biological age. None of these cost money. None of them require a prescription. And any one of them, started today, can begin making a difference in your brain health within weeks. If this video helped you, subscribe now and share this video. Drop a comment below. Which of these 5 habits you are going to start first? I will see you in the next video.